Hi there, Cassandra. Okay, hopefully this video just helps you a little bit to be able to dispatch your own mails. So currently we have your mail in the draft section, which I dropped in for you, but all of our mails, our template mails, are with here in your dashboard. So packages, tours, cruising accommodation, and air, some marketing. Unfortunately, there's nothing in news and events at the moment, and here you can build your own mail. I found your Chimu mail in the tour section, and then I dropped it in your draft section for you. So we click on your drafts, and then you'll see here that the mails are listed by the subject line. So the Chimu mail, the subject line is ready to live for today. Then we do is we click on edit mail. Okay, now if you want to add some of your own personal text, if you want to have it in bigger bold writing, then what I would suggest is to separate it from this text. So then to add a new text block, to drag it in underneath, and then what you can do is you can type in what you need to say. Okay, and then here we have the option, you highlight it, you can bold your text, you can put it in italics, and then you can also center align it, left align it, or right align it. And then here at the bottom you have some options as well. Now these are your headings, so this is how you can make your text look bigger, bolder, and better. What I would suggest is to steer clear of this type of heading underneath a hero image. We usually don't work with that kind of a heading underneath a hero image, but we'll either work with a section heading, and that is usually for a statement. That's not usually for normal text. As you'll see, if you continue to type, it won't work that well. So we usually just use these for like statement headings or titles. But if you just want to say something that stands out, that's different from the rest of your text, then what you can do is you can use one of these subheadings. So subheading 2 or subheading for a little bit bigger. If you really just want to add normal text on top of what is already in the intro paragraph, then you can just go into that actual text box by clicking on it, and then you can start typing. You can then start typing what you would like to say before the intro starts. Okay, so this is just a draft run. Then we press save, or your mail will automatically start saving for you. It's always important to hit that save button in case for some reason your connection drops and then you won't be able to save your changes. Then what we'll do is then we're going to go to begin dispatch process here at the bottom. Okay, so now it's always important to make sure that your send from name, which is the name that will appear on your client's email, is correct. This should always stay the same, as this cannot be changed, and it needs to look like this because this is the email that I created for you to send from our server. This is your reply to email, so this is where all of your inquiries should go to. And this is your subject line. You are able to edit your subject line here as well if you feel you'd like to change it and you forgot to change it in your settings. Then we press next. Then what we do is that depending if you want to send your mail immediately, then you would click this option, or you can also schedule it. And by scheduling it, then you click on this box, and then you can select the date and the exact hour and minute that you would like to set it for. And this, of course, will be for your time zone. It's not set to our time zone, so it would be definitely for Melbourne at 2 o'clock. So for this purpose, I'm going to be sending it immediately. And then for the purpose of this recording, I've created a test account, and in this test account is just my email address so that I can complete the whole dispatch process for you. So I've got my my mailing list tick that I want to send this mail to. In your case, you would tick that mailing list, and then we press next. Then this just confirms all our information. So your send from name, your send from email, your reply to email, your subject, the list that you're sending it to, the date that you're dispatching it, and that your links, which is your Facebook, and all of that has been checked. Okay, now here is the test box. So it's very important that before just dispatching your mail that you test your mail first. So what this will do is it'll send a preview mail to your actual email account, your personal email. So in this case, I'm going to be putting my email in, which is Brand Genesis, and then I'm going to be hitting send preview mail. and then it's just waiting, it's busy sending, then it says your preview mail is on its way. Okay, so then I'm going to be going into my inbox and I'm going to be waiting for the email to arrive, which shouldn't take too long. There we go. So here is the preview. You'll see here it also says preview. So it's Alpha Travel Melbourne preview, and there's the subject line and the actual pre-header, which is a little bit of blurb just to fill the space. Okay, so then we click on it, and then what I do is before I dispatch a mail, I test every element within a mail to make sure that everything is working 100%. Because the last thing that you would want is for to dispatch a mail and then there's a problem with a link, or one of the buttons don't work, and then your clients are not going to be able to either respond or use your mail to the full benefit. So then I always click on share, tweet, browser view, your Facebook, and then you can see there's your text. Okay, and then what I'll do is I'll check that this is the correct Facebook page. Internet's a little bit slow, apologies for that. Okay, and then we'll go here to your browser view. Okay, so this is what your mail will look like online. So if a client presses an inquiry button within the email client, then it will take you to the browser view. Okay, so then I have a look here. Here is showing, text is showing. Click on the form to make sure that it works correctly. Okay, great, everything is there. Then I continue down, make sure that all of the images are displaying and that the map does work when you want to enlarge it. Okay. All right. Okay, and then we've got these buttons at the bottom. Even if they're not linked necessarily, we just check them, check all the details here. Scroll all the way back up, and then I usually start closing the tabs. Okay, so you've got your Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Okay, now these are the share buttons. That was for Twitter, and this is for Facebook. So then this is, if one of your clients click on that they would like to share your email, then it will share within their Facebook page. Okay, then what we do is we go back, and if you're happy with your mail and everything is working 100%, then what you do is you'll click I've sent myself a preview mail and approve this mail to be dispatched. Make sure once again all the details are correct. Go back to your test, and then this is the final step where you'll send your campaign. This means that you have approved your mail, that you have done yourself, that you're happy with all the links and all of the content, and you're ready to send it out to your database. And then we'll click send my campaign. Make sure that you don't click off of the screen until it has said this message that your mail has been scheduled sent successfully. We press finish. And your mail has been dispatched. So now you'll see here that your mail will be in the My Scheduled Mails, and it will be here for 1 to 4 hours, as this is the process of capturing all the reporting. And then once about after, I would give it about 5 hours, then your mail will actually end up in your report section. And this is where you'll be able to view your open rate, any online inquiries, your subject line and the campaign, and you can view a more detailed report which will also show you who all unsubscribed from your mail. And that's about it. Please just let me know if you'd like a video on anything else, if you're unsure about anything. And also, unfortunately, if you send a mail out by mistake, the mail will still go out even if you press cancel dispatch. So that is the only downside, that if you send a mail, unfortunately, it will get sent immediately and it will be in the client's inboxes pretty quickly. Thanks, Cassandra. Speak to you soon.